everyone, it's Heather Sparkles. So if you're new to my channel, I am a toy collector and I mainly collect toys from the 80s and early 90s. You might be like, why you do this? I do this because I view toys as beautiful works of art. Some of these are just so beautiful to me and I just love looking at them every day because they just make me so happy. Hunting for the toys is like a treasure hunt to me. Like I'm just looking for lost treasure and I'm rescuing it from, you know, really gross thrift stores and putting it back on display to be appreciated by people and to bring back memories. I just love this stuff. That's why I collect it and it makes me so happy. So I wanted to share some of that with you guys today. I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my collection. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not 100% happy with the collection right now. I'm not really too happy with some of the displays I have. Some of the pieces are filler pieces. Some of it I'm going to be like letting go of to make room for better pieces. But I've been wanting to do this video for a while and my regular subscribers here have been like so anxious for this video. So I just want to share what I have on display right now and you guys can check back over the next couple months to see what I come up with to display them more neatly and nicely and what I end up with next. So let's start the tour with what started it all, the My Little Ponies. So this is my Little Pony shelf. It has a few other things on it as well. It's like the heaviest shelf I have. I'll be honest, like whenever I have them all laid out on the shelf, it doesn't seem like I have as many ponies as I thought I did, but maybe I'm just crazy because I'm sure to some of you guys this is like a lot of ponies, but I'm so used to following other collectors and seeing their collections and just how many they have, and it's so amazing. So I'm gonna start at the top up here. So here at the top I have the collector pose ponies. And then I have some more basic ponies, and then I have a super rare pony. At least she's super rare to me. This is a Venezuelan Blossom, and she's like my one really special pony, but she hangs out up there with the collector pose ponies. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, up here I have one of these baby ponies, and I have the original, I believe it's the My Pretty Pony. And then I also have a Sing and Dance Pinkie Pie up there. Not sure if I'm going to keep her or not though. She might be going up for sale. We'll see. On this next shelf, there's even more ponies. We have some So-Softs, some earlier ponies, some of these Glow and Show I believe they're called, and I can't remember these ones, but they're like sparkly. So just to warn you guys, I am so rusty on like everybody's names and the names of different lines, so if you're a pony expert you might not like this video. So up here we have all the babies. There's so many babies. I might even still have some that are stored away that still need to go out on the shelf. Actually I definitely do, because I have a baby sea pony that needs to go up here and I don't know why she isn't up here yet. I found her at the flea market over the summer. What's taking me so long? But I have like a lot of the newborns up here. I have that sea pony back there. Here's some more sea ponies. Some more teeny tiny ponies. They're just so cute. I love the newborn babies the most. And then we have these ones. I know she's like very sought after. She was a really lucky thrift find. I couldn't believe it. I was at the right place at the right time, literally. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to her. She might be like in a dump right now. So here's all the babies. I know these ones aren't really babies, but they display so well up here. So on the back of the shelf, I have the My Little Pony wrapping paper that was available during the holiday season, and I have a whole bunch of rolls of those you guys will see later. So on this shelf, I have some of my favorite ponies. So I have the princesses, and I have like a Twice as Fancy pony back there named Yum Yum that I absolutely love. She was a really lucky find. And then I have one of my first ever Gen 1s. This is Fizzy. And I have a really nice gingerbread who only has a few minor flaws. So yeah, we have the Twinkle Eyes up here. And yes, I have Mimic. I wish I had all the twinkle eyes. I'm getting close. Hopefully someday. And then I have my UK ponies right here. I have Ice Crystal. He was a dream pony since I was a little girl. Really excited to have him. And then I have my Rainbow Curl ponies who all need some maintenance still. And then we have my Brush and Grow princesses. And we have a pony that talks right here. And then we have, I think they're called the pocket ponies. And I have 3 of them. I believe there's 1 more I need. So down here we have lots more ponies. This one still smells incredible, and her hair is still really pink. So many ponies. I don't really have them organized by type. I would really like to do that. I've also seen people organize them by color, so it makes like this big rainbow of ponies, and I think that would be awesome. Here's another pony shelf. Here's some of the family ponies. And there's the Megan doll back there. And then down here is a work in progress. So I have my softies here, and I used to have so many of these, but they're gone now, and it makes me really sad because I had one of them with like her original tags. I believe it was Firefly I had with her original tags, and I had Posy, and oh my gosh, like my heart breaks when I think about all the ones I had. It's a long story, but I think I'm probably like never gonna get them back. So I have like a Gen 1 pony bag back there. And then I have this thing that was at Walmart like 2 years ago for Halloween. It's for a little baby to wear. So down here I have my Gen 2s, and they're an absolute wreck. So I just kind of have them down here until I could figure out like how I'm gonna fix them up, how I'm gonna display them. And I have my 90s virtual pets down here just because like I kept losing them. So I just stuck them right here so I would know where they are, because I'm gonna be doing a little project with those. So up here we have more Gen 1 stuff. We have the remake of Blossom that was sent by a very lovely subscriber named Chi. And then I have some My Little Pony washcloths up there. I have the ColourPop makeup bag. I have an 80s pony sewing machine. I have this little box that came with a little art book and a remake of Glory as like a little teeny figure. And then I have the Pretty Parlor. I have a ton of My Little Pony socks, underwear, baby shoes. I have a travel case that I've had since I was a kid. And then I have the keepsake ornaments from the Hallmark store. And I have the re-release of Cotton Candy. Here we have some more pony goodies. So over here I have a card that was made by a very lovely subscriber. And you guys are going to be seeing some Pikachus hiding throughout this video. So back here I have these really awesome early 2000s My Little Pony journals. And then I have this pony pack on the card. Love this so much. The art is what I love about Gen 1. It's like my favorite art. So that's why I love collecting the packaging. I don't even need anything to be in it. I just want so many back cards. This is one of my favorite pieces of my collection. It's just stunning. You guys don't see packaging like this anymore. That's why I'm so drawn to that era. So this is a My Little Pony watch, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Definitely one of my most favorite pieces. I bought it at a pony meetup, and it was well worth the money. Back there I have some children's fashion tights that I won off eBay. And then I have a really cute My Little Pony radio. And then I have a My Little Pony cup back there. And we have the My Little Pony Target cup. And then I have this little bag from H&M. Here we have the high quality G1 custom project pony of Puppy Love. And my only regret about her is that I didn't get the pearlized version because she's like my most favorite pony they've ever come up with. So I still have to get the pearlized version, but I'm very happy to have this one too. She's so pretty. Right here we have a custom My Little Pony that I made. Her name is Sky Dancer, and I still have to curl her hair. I'm gonna get around to it eventually. And she's supposed to have ballerina slippers, so I still have to make those. And here is my other custom pony named Sweetheart. So I still have to make her a little princess hat because she's supposed to be a princess. And they're eventually gonna have a custom castle to live in together, but I don't know where that castle is gonna go yet, so I haven't even bothered to make it. Back there we have another H&M bag. And in this box, we have an incredibly sweet gift from a subscriber. I cried on camera when I opened it. This was just such a stunning surprise, and it means the world to me, and I'm gonna cherish it for the rest of my life, so thank you so much. So it's one of the My Little Pony porcelains figures, and I have it in the box up here. And I'm so excited to have this. So moving on down here, we have some other toys. So I have these Moose Mountain carousels. You guys are always asking me about these. This one does not work, but it's in like immaculate condition. It's so beautiful. This one works, and I unfortunately cannot play the music. I just remembered one of you guys on Instagram wanted me to make a little clip for you guys, so check out my Instagram if you want to hear how this one sounds. So this one is only missing one of the figures, but it worked, and I got it for like $1, so yay! So down here we have something that people are always asking me about. This is a Pretty Crazy Curls puppy, and it was made in the 90s, and it's just such a fun toy. There was also a doll that went with it, and basically it comes with little curlers, and you can curl its hair. And now that I have the brush and the curlers, I will do a video on this eventually. Back here we have one of my Caboodles play sets. Gonna be honest, I'm not that impressed with the interior of these, but the exterior displays really beautifully, so that's why I've held on to it. Back there we have another Pikachu, and then we have one of my favorite resin rings. Up here we have one of the Cupcake Dolls play sets. It's this gorgeous cake, and I've been wanting this for a very long time. The Cupcake Dolls are a line that I'm dying to get more of because I just love the look of it. Like, you wouldn't see things like this nowadays, and I just don't understand why. Down here we have a Nom Noms that was sent in by a subscriber, and it smells amazing and it's super cute. And then we have the little Cupcake Dolls pets here. Here we have, I believe she's my Parfait Princess. And I really love this one. Some people have messaged me asking me if I'll trade, and sorry, I won't be. I'm gonna be hanging on to this for the rest of my life. So in the back here, we have an absolutely stunning My Little Pony back card. The art is just absolutely gorgeous, and I love it so much. This is my one and only My Little Pony back card, and it just means the world to me. It makes me so happy whenever I look at it. I bought this on eBay for a really good price, and I'm just so happy to have it. Like, I don't even need the pony to be in the package. I just want the packaging. So over here we have a Palace pet, obviously not vintage, but it's just so beautiful, and I'm a really big fan of Palace pets. This one actually lights up, and the packaging is so pretty, which is why I've never had the heart to open her. Here we have another Cupcake Dolls play set, and we have some really cute balloons. Here is another little Nom Noms and another little Cupcake Doll accessory. Here is a really awesome Avon Barbie brush. It's really cool. And then we have this little Pokemon Petite Pals playset. I did a review video about this. So down here we have more Gen 1 ponies, and this is like a wreck. I don't even know what to do about this, but it works for now. So over here we have this one, and I love her so much. Like, I like how I'm like, oh yeah, here's just this one because I can't remember anybody's names anymore. I love that it still has the key. This was one that I kind of spent a small fortune on eBay because, you know, I had a little splurge money at the time. Here is Oakley, my childhood Oakley, and I used to have two, and it just kills me that I only have one now because this is a rare one, guys. So a vast majority of these ponies are all from my childhood collection, and I'm very happy to still have them. She was from my first ever lot that I got whenever I was like 9 or 10. I can't remember anymore. Here we have Duck Soup and Spike. And here is a custom pony that was made for me by a very lovely subscriber. Here is some of my sweetheart sisters and my ballerina ponies that still need some work, and my Totsie ponies. And then up here we have this petite pony playset that I need to fix up. So down here we have a shelf that I think most of it's gonna be gone. Like, I think it's all going up for sale because truthfully, I'm not crazy about Gen 4. I just don't really like it that much. The toys, I don't know. They're just like missing something for me. I do like these little brushables. I think they're very cute and I do plan to keep them. But the rest of this, I mean, it takes up so much space and I'll probably just rehome this to someone who's a big fan so I can have room for some of these because I have so many Gen 3s and it's a total mess. I mean, I have bags full of these things and I would love to be able to put them on display. I also have a ton of these little blind bag ponies that are also stored away. But yep, here's what I have as far as Gen 4 goes that's currently on display. I love the little brushables, but not enough to take up a whole shelf for this stuff. Alright, so moving on to row 3. At the bottom down here, we have all kinds of fashion horses. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking about selling off most of them, with exception of a few, because they just take up a lot of space and I'd like to sell a few, maybe towards a My Little Pony Dream Beauty or a Secret Wish horse. Those are like 2 grail toys for me. But basically on this shelf I have my Fashion Star fillies. I have this rare fantasy filly, I believe it's called. It's kind of hard for me to get her out without her falling over. And then I have this Barbie horse. I believe her name is Butterfly. Here's one of my Lady Lovely Locks horses, another Fashion Star filly, my favorite Fashion Star filly, another Lady Lovely Locks horse. I got these both on the same day and I don't have the heart to ever separate them. Here's another Fashion Star filly, and I believe this is Barbie's horse called Rosebud. I might be selling her, so if you're interested, let me know. Moving on to the next shelf. This is where I keep my Sky Dancers. So I really don't have many Sky Dancers, but you know, I'm pretty happy with the ones I do have. So here they are in the back. We have a dolphin launcher, then we have a sun and cloud launcher, and I think this one lights up. I can't remember. I don't think it does. Maybe it does, I don't know. And then back here we have the swan, and it's so pretty. Here's the doll that goes with the swan launcher. These other 2 need a bit of work. Over here we have another dolphin launcher. This was a very lucky Goodwill Outlet's find, and the doll was actually sent to me by a subscriber. So here is where the doll is living now. And then we have my dream Sky Dancer, a very lovely gift from a friend. Just such kindness. It really means the world to me, and every day when I look at it I feel loved. So thank you so much again. It's just such a great piece and I was dreaming of it for so long, and it's kind of my dream to like paint this Sky Dancer, like do a painting to have on my wall, so I'm gonna do that eventually. And then this was a recent find that was very lucky. So this is a bendable figure from Sky Dancers, and it's balancing perfectly on this little Fairy Winkles set, which is like blowing my mind. Like how are you balancing? Like what is going on here? But it's seriously beautiful and I love it. Up here I have some random toys. So I have a Moondreamer's lion, still trying to get the polar bear. I have the saddle for it. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get the darn polar bear. And then we have this little troll doll that has a little sheep outfit on. And then up here I have one of those Hasbro makeup dolls. I can never remember their names, but basically in the crown she would have some lipstick hidden. And then I have one of these random McDonald's Barbie figures. Down here we have what I believe is a swan carriage from Crystal Princess. And then we have 2 Gen 2 baby My Little Ponies. This one was sent in from a lovely subscriber, and I really appreciate it because these are my favorite Gen 2 ponies. And then over here we have my Lily Lighty. Is that her name? I can't remember anymore. She was a fun little restoration project and I love her to death, even though like she's so hard to display because her cape or dress or whatever is like so wide and she has a little baby next to her. So now we have some of my other pocket toys on this shelf. I wanted to put the Polly Pockets on their own shelf. So back here, well, first of all, we have a petite pony, and then we have my Rement My Little Fairy Wave 1 kept in this little container from Daiso, and then I have like some more of them out here. I have the first full set. Then we have a 90s Littlest Pet Shop here and a little figure from Strawberry Shortcake. This was a gift from a friend. It's a little Sophia the First pocket toy from Japan. And then right here we have the Lion King pocket toy set. And then we have a My Little Fairy Tales that was sent in by another lovely subscriber. This is a swimmer brush that was given to me by a friend, along with this swimmer pill case and this swimmer hairbrush. Very excited to have these. So we have more petite ponies here. And then we have the latest My Little Fairy by Rement. I did a review of this as well, and of course I missed a few things in the review. Now I have the Pegasus displayed on that little cloud and it makes me very happy. So I love these a lot, and maybe with the new Polly Pockets they'll kind of take note that we like this. Anyways, over here we have the Bluebird Toys Cinderella Castle. It's something that's been in my family for a while and now it's mine and I really love it. And then we have this Littlest Pet Shop doggy living up there. The background is a wrapping paper that I don't know if it's vintage or not, but it looks really pretty up here and I think it looks like Polly Pocket, so that's why I put it there. This is my one and only Littlest Pet Shop that I have left from my childhood. And then we have my childhood Sweet Secrets toys and what I think is a little teeny Barbie bunny. Oh, and there's more Littlest Pet Shops hiding back there. We have this horse and that horse. So now for my Polly Pocket shelf. So I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm kind of bummed about my Polly Pocket collection because Polly Pocket is like the main toy that I want to collect, but they're like so expensive and I rarely ever find them out there thrifting. So I'm really hoping this year to get some really great Polly Pocket pieces for my collection. They're by far my most favorite vintage toy, next to My Little Pony, of course, and I really hope I can get more of them. But here's what I have so far, and I'm just grateful to have any of them, honestly. So this was my first ever Polly Pocket set, and it's missing some pieces, but it won't be that hard for me to find those pieces. This is one of the 80s ones. I think it's like 88 or 89, but it's just this really cute little amusement park. Then up here we have the castle, like the famous one that you guys see on t-shirts and stuff, and it doesn't light up anymore because the batteries died, so I just gotta fix that. And at the moment we have some 90s Littlest Pet Shops living in there until I can get all the parts. Then they could go play someplace else. Down here I have some My Little Pony Little Litters baby bunnies. And then I have another one of those 90s Barbies McDonald's toys. So back here was a very lucky Goodwill Outlets find, and it makes me like kind of paranoid about like days I don't go there because I found this in a bin, like, and all the pieces were spilled out. It was terrible. This is the school stamper and it still works. I'll try to show you guys without knocking everything over. Ta-da! I fixed the ink pads. They were kind of messed up and now it's like good as new. I'm just missing one desk and I wonder every day if I left it there or if it was just gone. I don't know, but all the figures are here and I have even like another Polly like living in there that I found with them. Very lucky find. I'm so glad I was there when I was. Also from Goodwill Outlets, I got really lucky and I found a complete Polly Panda set. This set is one of my favorites. I really love it. a lady like went crazy and like screamed at me whenever I grabbed it, but whatever. I got a Polly Pocket out of it, so woohoo. That's one way to get over social anxiety, am I right? So here was another one of my first Polly Pocket sets. She has a little doggy. Actually, there's two in there, so cute. Here is my favorite Polly set, and I don't have the little doll to it. I'm hoping to get her sometime soon. So I bought this at a My Little Pony meetup, and all I want is the swan ring and the ballerina doll that goes with it, but they are very expensive, so good luck on me ever finding those, but I really hope I can find those someday. So over here we have a complete Polly set, and I'm very proud of it. The batteries are dead, so it no longer lights up, but that's okay because that means I can just display it open. This is a gorgeous set. It's pretty big and there's so much to do in here. I really love it. And hey, there's another Pikachu. Over here we have some of the Polly Pocket fast food toys from the 90s. And just for fun, I have this Caboodles photo locket. It's a jewel mini and I love it so much. The art is amazing on the box. And we have some Pop Rocks back there because I thought they were really cute. So moving on to my Star Castles. By far one of my favorite toy lines because this is one of the few 90s toys that I actually had when I was a kid, and they bring back major nostalgia for me. So this is my Under the Sea castle, and this is the one I had growing up. I recently bought it complete on eBay, so all the parts are actually back there. I've done a few videos about it before. I really love it. It just really brings back memories to me, and I think these things display so beautifully. I also have the complete carousel castle. It's so gorgeous. I love opening it up. There's so much to do in there. I have the instructions for it back up here. So this is the Cinderella's castle, and this is one that I've had forever. It's in very poor condition. It doesn't come with anything, but I like to retire it here, and maybe one day I'll have the completed castle to put in its place. But for now, I have this one. Here is another one of my most favorite castles. Of course, it's like all broken, but it's still beautiful. I have these two variants of it. I'm hoping to get all of them. And this is also where I keep most of my palace pets. I feel like palace pets all match these castles, which is like the craziest thing. It's so funny. And then I have the Tea Party castle. This was a Goodwill Outlets find, and it's missing a ton of parts. So I'm hoping over time to get all the little towers for it. And I have like a lot of the little accessories, but I still need the towers. So up here we have my vintage lunchbox and thermos collection. I have another My Little Pony thermos on the way, and I'm really excited about it. So this is like my most favorite lunchbox and thermos ever. I find these every summer at the flea market, so who knows what I'll end up with by the end of the season. So moving on to this little shelf, I have the My Little Pony Baby Bonnet School of Dance. So it's only missing like 2 pieces, which is amazing. I got this on a really good eBay lot. The playset is in the box. It has been opened, of course, but it's in the box. And then down here we have some of my ceramics. So I don't really know where these are gonna end up, but for now I have them up here. I have that cute little kitty back there, and I have this Care Bear pig. It's a little bank. It's so cute. This is my most favorite little nursery planter. I just got this weird little pastel bear recently. He was too cute to pass up. I actually had this unicorn whenever I was growing up. There's a little rainbow in the background. This is my favorite little light up ceramic. And then we have my really cute doggy, though I think it's supposed to be a sheep, but I just look at it and I think doggy, so whatever. There's another little doggy, and then I didn't know where else to put this. This is from my childhood, so I just have it up there. So this is my little collection of Mattel Little Pretties and other little toys. So in the back I have my fairy tale birds. I don't really have a good way to display these. I'm hoping to come up with something in the future, but for now, they just kind of live back here. This is my childhood fairy tale bird. And then we have the Mattel Little Pretty Kitties, one of my most favorite toy lines, hoping to get more of these. I love them. I'm always on the hunt for these. And then we have this cat that I believe is Barbie's cat named Honey. And then we have more little pretties. And then we have the little pretty puppies. They're so cute. A lot of you guys on Instagram were asking what the heck this is. So this is, I think, a 1994 Barbie cat. She's absolutely gorgeous. I feel very lucky and blessed to have her. And then we have some posable Care Bear figures. I think this one's like a modern remake, but these two are vintage. And then we have another fairy tale bird on her little stand. So in the back here, we have some Hasbro Sweetie Pups. These two got washed, but I never styled their hair. I gotta do that still. This is where my Sweetie Pups live, and I think I'm good on these. I don't think I'll be getting any more because I have plenty here, and they're kind of like hard to display. Down here we have my Keepers. Keepers is a toy line that I am just dying to get more from, especially the big ones that unlock. I really want those. I can never find them. It makes me so sad, but hopefully someday. Then we have this little glow friend from the nostalgia box I did a review of. And then we have this Lady Lovely Locks dragon that I still need to work on the curls on. I also have this Lady Lovely Locks dog and a Lady Lovely Locks cat. So down here we have some random toys. So to my subscriber Aiden, this is where the little poodle that you gave me lives, and she's super cute and I really love her, so thank you for sending her to me. Then we have a Crystal Princess Pegasus, a little Care Bear, little Hello Kitty, one of these little horses, and then we have another little Care Bear, a little Hello Kitty mermaid, and a little teeny 80s Avon Miss Piggy. So this has become one of my favorite shelves for some reason, probably because it's pink. I wasn't really expecting all of this stuff to go together so well. So my plan for the shelf was to make it taller so I can put PJ Sparkles here because I never really had a place for her before and I felt bad. This is Shampoodle, a 90s bath toy, and I still need to do a video on Shampoodle, and I'm going to do that eventually. And also down here I have my Sparkle Pretty Lady Lovely Locks who needs some major work on her hair, but still so excited to have this girl. And then I have my little Cherry Mary Muffin doll who also needs some major work on her hair, like what the heck. And then I have this random Barbie brush and this little McDonald's Animal Alley unicorn. And this was sent to me by a subscriber. It's from the Cupcake Dolls. And then I have this incredible little Miss Ballerina doll. I love her so much. Got her at the flea market last summer. And then we have another one of those random little bunnies. So now for my plushie shelf. I'm really into these kinds of plushes. I just think they're just so amazingly adorable. So if you guys see this shelf, you'll kind of get a good idea of what I like to collect. So we have two little turtle tots here, and this is one of my best Goodwill Outlets finds ever. I don't know where she would be now. I mean, her outfit was in one side of the bin, she was in the other. I'm so glad I was there to rescue her. This one I got at the flea market last summer. And here we have my Magic Nursery Pets. Magic Nursery Pets are one of my favorite plushes, hoping to get more of these. So this one I found at Goodwill Outlets, and I almost had a heart attack whenever I saw her in the bin. This one, a thrift buddy found at Goodwill Outlets, and I bought it from her, and she was worth every penny. I love her to death. This was an incredible Goodwill Outlets find, probably the find of the year. So this is a PJ Sparkles pet. The eyes are a tiny bit rough, but she's in overall beautiful condition. She still glows in the dark. Those lines right here are sleepy eyes because when you turn off the lights, just these glow to make it look like she's sleeping, and it's so cute. This is one of my 90s puppy surprises. She's adorable. She actually has a baby in her tummy, and then I have this other little baby right here. Also at the top up here, I have all kinds of random in-box stuff. I have some Gen 3 ponies that were sent in by an amazing subscriber. And then I have these giant ponies and a few Palace pets. And I have this 80s set of party hats from Care Bears. So on this next shelf, I have my rare Easter Puffalump chick. She was a recent Goodwill Outlets find, and I really love her. I'm definitely not selling her. She makes me really happy when I look at her because she's just like so silly and she fits in so perfectly here. Here is my 90s Kitty Surprise. As you can see, I mean, the quality just doesn't compare. Like, the originals are so much better. Then we have my baby Popples. She's so cute. And here we have, I believe her name is Prize Popple. She needs like a little bit of maintenance, but she's in overall really good condition. She cleaned up absolutely beautifully. I think now she just needs brushed. And here was my dream plush. This is a Brush-a-Loves, a bizarre bear-like creature that has a brush for a tail and a mirror as a hand. It's so cute. And they're wearing little party hats I got at Walmart from Valentine's Day. So over here we have my Secret Keepin's pup. And then we have my Care Bears environmental friend, and a Kitty Kittens, and another Care Bears environmental friend. And then we have my Bunny Tumbles surprise. You guys are always asking about this. Yes, the Tumbles surprise line made bunnies for Easter, and she's so darn cool. So down here are kind of like some filler toys until I can figure out this shelf. So over here we have a Twinkle Toes bear, and I actually have two different colors of this. It's basically this neat little bear that has a little pouch, and it's just one of those things that you probably got at like Shop and Save back whenever they had like a little gift section. So just like a little grocery store bear, I'm guessing. I actually find these quite often. And then we have this Care Bear who I might be selling. So this is kind of random and weird, but at the moment I have some of these like random little, you know, off-brand plushes from like the 80s. So this one's from like 1983 by Panda Knits. I just got her and she's super cute. Definitely gonna be keeping her. And then I got this weird little cat that's also from the 80s. I just think it's like really cool, and I love like its eyes. And then I have one of those Easter Pets sheep. I actually bought this because I was thinking about sewing it to a bag because I thought that would just be really cool. We'll see what I end up doing with these. And then over here I have my mini Rainbow Bright dolls. I actually have the Rainbow Bright one of these, and I need to find her. I'm always losing her and I can never find her. Like, I'll find her and lose her again. So I still need to like work on their hair a little bit, but I absolutely love them. And then I have my little 90s Marky, one of like my only Lisa Frank things left over from my childhood. So down here it's a mess, but like I said, a lot of these are just filler toys until I could figure out these two shelves. So this was a Rainbow Bright modern horse that was sent by a lovely subscriber. And then we have this giant Rainbow Bright Shy Violet doll. She's a really cool, I just don't know what I'm going to do about my Rainbow Bright stuff yet, but I'm probably going to hang on to her. Then we have a 1994 Doodle Bear. I'm really happy to have this because I loved my Doodle Bear. And then we have this Wuzzles toy, and I believe a Beastie Bear is what they're called. These are actually really rare because apparently parents complained that they were too darn scary for kids. Oh heavens no. And so this is something that you guys probably won't find very often. And then I have this little lamb chop bag because I don't know where to put it. It like clashes with everything, but it's so darn cool. So just for the sake of nostalgia, I have this little guy sitting here so I could show it to you in this video. Quite a few of you said that you had these growing up. So this was made in '87, and it's just like this little puppy wearing PJs. On the tag it says that it's like Chuckles the Clown Dog or something like that. So it's supposed to be a clown, but you can find them on eBay under like PJ Dogs. This is something that I might be selling. And then we have my giant Care Bear, which sometimes I regret buying because it takes up so much space, but at the same time it's a giant Care Bear and it's amazing. And I almost forgot to share the Build-A-Bear ponies. I have almost everyone. At this point, I'm not sure if I want to get like everyone. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I also have the Twinkle Reindeer, and she's been up there with them now. So here are the Build-A-Bear ponies. So many. I'm debating on selling off some of them. We'll see. I know there are a few I can like never let go of, like Minty right here and Fluttershy. But they are really darn cool and they were so much fun to have made. But wait, there's more, and this doesn't even cover all the stuff I have in storage. There's just so much. So up here I have a 90s puppy surprise. I have 2 of them. These things are so hard to display without them looking suggestive in some way, and it drives me crazy. And then I have this 90s Simba plush. I believe it's a 1993 by Mattel. And then I have one of these Thai plushes. Its name is Gumdrop and it's so cute. I have a little Claire's animal up here, and then I have a 1991 Fat Dragon because it's just so cute. This is where I keep my more kawaii plush. So I have a lot of my mini alpacas and various characters up here. And then down here I have a few other plushes. So I have a Pusheen that was sent by a subscriber named Chi for my birthday. And then I have my Gelatoni and another little Sanrio plush. And then I have some vintage Pokemon plushes. I have a small collection of these that I'm going to be selling. Actually, I have 2 more that are supposed to be on display right now, so I got to find those. And then I have these 90s McDonald's toys on display here because I don't know where they're gonna go. These are the ones I'm keeping. If you guys saw my Instagram, I'm gonna be letting go of the rest of them. So this is the last little section of my collection. I have a Furby over here that I'm really interested in fixing up. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research first. It needs quite a bit of cleaning and some maintenance, and I'm probably gonna have to like do Furby surgery to get it working, but I'm gonna make that happen. So it's living over here for now. It has sparkly tinsel fur. Down here I have one of these little 90s boxes. They're kind of like an obsession of mine. So I have this Caboodles and this Caboodles. And then over here I have this little 80s vase that goes with this. I'm really into pastel vintage. And I have this Spotty Dotty photo album that I still need to clean. And finally, I just wanted to share my latest addition. This is a rare vintage lunchbox that I am like obsessed with. So this is by a brand called 99, and they were around in like the late 80s and early 90s. They're very similar to what Sanrio is creating, and this design is absolutely gorgeous. I'm really happy about it. If you check my Instagram, I've been posting pictures of it. I mean, the print is just absolutely stunning. There's the logo, and I'm always on the hunt for this. I'm really obsessed with this brand right now. Well guys, that was a super long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have so much more in storage and still getting sorted out, but most of what I'm keeping is on display right now. I also have teeny tiny toys. I have all kinds of remnants and dollhouse miniatures, and I have big My Little Pony play sets and just so much in storage. And eventually you guys will be seeing that as I figure out this display and fine tune what I'm gonna keep and what I'm letting go of. If you're ever interested in whenever I'm selling toys, I do have an eBay shop, and I'm gonna have the link down in the description. I'm still putting things on the eBay shop, but hopefully sometime soon. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching the collection tour. Let me know what your favorite pieces were, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye!